Hey everybody, September 2nd, 2017, 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And as I'm watching Hurricane Irma and the projected track that it's supposed to take between now and 10 days from now, the 12th. And this is a monster storm. I think in size it's probably bigger than Harvey. And we saw what Harvey just did to our Gulf Coast. Devastated it. Oil production, shipping containers, all that. It's been severely disrupted. And now we have Irma. And she looks like she is going to be a beast. And you have to ask yourself, if this does unfold the way it does, is this weather warfare we're looking at? Is someone trying to give us a 1-2 blow? I don't know. We've already got a huge problem here. And if this keeps going, as you can see the way it's projected to go at this point, it's going to hit major population centers. And that's a big problem. You know, this is where this side here is all the money and the people. Down there is all the oil, shipping containers, and a bunch of people too. But this is a very highly populated area. And if someone wanted to give us a 1-2 punch, this is exactly how they should do it. Because there's no doubt that this is going to hurt. There's almost no way that this thing can possibly avoid hitting the United States basically right in its belly. Now here in the Carolinas, they're kind of used to it. If it hits down in here, although it'll be really bad for these people, it's not that unusual. They know how to deal with it. They've dealt with it before. You know, Cape Hatteras and all that. Not that they deserve it, but at least they have experience. You start getting up in here, and you start getting into less. At first, they were thinking that this guy, or this girl, I should say, I want to be gender correct, might have shot right up through New York City. They're no longer saying that. This could change. That still could be the case, but either way, in this projection at least, it isn't like New York City's going to be getting off scot-free. Probably be some serious water. Let's check out precipitation real quick. 3-hour accumulation. No, you see, it really, 3-hour accumulation, it really looks like New York's probably not going to have to worry about it too much. A little bit of rain there, tenth of an inch. Now you're talking half an inch. There's another half an inch. So, I mean, they're starting to get into the purples here. Closer to the outskirts of New York City. Yep, so, yeah, it looks like the aftermath. I mean, it's going to be obviously wherever the eye of this thing is. It's going to be, you know, no doubt it's going to be cooking. So far as rainfall. Let's go with wind speed. Okay. So really, it looks like it's going to be windy, nasty for New York, but not that bad. Looks like if you get up into north of New York, the farther you get from New York, the less and less it seems like you're going to be affected by it. When you get up into Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine, you're going to be feeling some minor effects from it. But at this point, it doesn't look like major effects. Might get some good strong wind in southern New Hampshire, southern Vermont, northern New York, over in the Adirondacks. That may come to fruition. Yeah, so there you have it. I was just wondering, you know, doesn't this seem all just way too convenient? if this comes true, that means that one storm right after another, one took out basically our oil capability. It didn't destroy it, but it's enough to frig it up. Has displaced hundreds of thousands of residents, destroyed millions of cars, and now here we are with Irma. And Irma, I believe, on this scale, from what I'm seeing, could easily outdo the damage of Harvey, although he hung around for days. You get up in here, the lay of the land is just so different. This could be absolutely devastating. So, if it is weather warfare, the question is, who are we fighting? Is it us? Is it our own government that's doing this? Or is it some other government that's doing this? Hard to figure out. I don't know why we do it to ourselves, but we do have a tendency to shoot ourselves in the foot now, don't we? And so I could see where this could be a government thing. You know, a lot of people talk about FEMA camps. Well, you know, there's a shitload of FEMA camps. I looked that up, and there seems to be way too many FEMA camps. If this does this, and say it just goes a little bit north and does spank New York City head on as a 4 or something like that, you could see possible restrictions of rights. You really could. It could be civil law, and they could possibly force people wherever they want. I hope that's not the case, but I do get the feeling. See, well, if you agree with me, let me know. If not, if you're anywhere around here, get ready to buckle down. I'd even be ready to buckle down, even if you're up over in here, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. These things are very unpredictable. You know, Florida possibly. I don't think so. I think it's going to go this way. So people in the Carolinas all the way up through need to keep a close eye on this thing, because if it comes your way, it's going to be brutal. It's going to be very hard on the United States, especially if it goes into the hundreds of billions of dollars of damage. I don't know where we're going to come up with the money. Maybe that's where the New World Order comes in, huh? Thanks for listening. Please like and subscribe, and I'll be back.